Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all our viewers. Welcome to yet another episode of Table for Two. Remember, it's Table for Two on all our socials, that is YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and X. Remember to like all our videos, subscribe, and follow for more episodes. So in this episode, we are going to talk about friendships. Healthy or toxic friendship. Hi, Fauzia.
Hi, Jovi.
How are you?
Hi, our viewers. Welcome to Table for Two. As she explained, we are talking about friendships.
Yes, so today we are going to be discussing what is a healthy friendship and what is a toxic friendship. Remember, all of us have friends.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anyone under the sun who does not have a friend.
Yeah.
Either you have a male friend, a female friend, friends of the same gender, or friends of the opposite gender. We are going to talk about, we're going to dive into all of that. So let us start with a healthy friendship. Fauzi, how would you describe a healthy friendship?
Okay. Before I explain or I describe a healthy friendship, let me start with something so small. In this current generation, we have friends and we have people we know. And most times we tend to confuse those two words.
Yes,
You
true.
get?
Very
I'm going
true.
to meet you in the street and I'm like, hi, Jovi. We meet maybe in a workshop somewhere.
Hi.
We meet somewhere. We meet anywhere. And we are hi. That is what I always tell my friends. I always tell people, I'm like, there are some people who are my friends and they're hi friends. Those hi friends are people we know. You get?
Yes. Or
There's a
people who
person
know
you
us.
and you know on the street and the person just knows you as Fauzi, the person knows you as Jovi, the person knows you by your name.
Yeah.
And that's it. Do you consider that a friend?
No, I consider that an acquaintance.
Thank
Or
you.
someone who you're with in the same environment. There are even people who you're friends with at work, then we consider them friends. Because you talk to them, you work with them, you do a lot of things with them. Those are not friends. Those are workmates. Those are colleagues. And there's a very big difference between a colleague and a friend.
Yeah, and before we dive deep into friendship and all that, we have to understand who is a friend. You get? We go to workplaces, we talk to people we work with, but we are not friends. You get? I come to work, there are these people we just meet at a workplace. I come in the morning, 7 to 9. We are friends 7 to 9. You get?
Yeah.
7 to 5, sorry, 7 to 5. We meet at 7, we go back. You don't know where I come from. You know nothing about me. You get?
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are not friends. Those are just people we know. And I wouldn't describe that as a friend.
Okay.
So a friend is someone at least who knows a little bit about me.
Okay.
You get? There's this person, okay, the person knows my name. The person knows a little bit about my family. At least my immediate family. You get? A person knows my likes, my dislikes. They're small. You get? Because, sorry, I'm over easy. Because there are some people we meet and we are sure they are our friends, yet they aren't. We go through hard times and these people even have no idea. And we call them friends. Like, really? Me, okay, I believe in actual sense. People have less than a handful of friends.
Yeah.
We know a lot of people, but we have very few friends.
Sure.
I'm not going to go on telling, Jovia, I'm so and so, I'm from a family of this and this. I'm not going to give people details of my life and think they are my friends. So friends are just a handful of people, someone you trust, someone you can trust with information about you.
Yeah, someone you can confide in
Yes,
case of
someone
anything.
you can confide in. That takes me to your question that you asked. Who do I consider a friend? You get? So that is who a friend is. You spoke of a healthy relationship. What makes me describe, what makes me think this is a healthy friendship? You get? Healthy friendships are people, they get to understand you. You know? Like, you remember recently, there's the time I was telling some friend and I was like, there are these friends who will come, they'll tell them, such and such a person has done this to Fauzi, and the person is all running. The person will not ask Fauzi, what happened? What did the person do? But the person is ready to run for you. The person is ready to be there for you. Healthy friendships are these people who don't judge you. Someone doesn't judge you. Someone is always there to listen. What is Fauzi saying? Fauzi, what is really happening? A friend is the person who's going to understand you in depth. You get to tell a person, I'm fine. And the person is like, really?
Are you really fine?
Seriously? Are you really fine? The person is going to insist, are you really fine? What is going on? That is a healthy friendship. A person who gets to understand you, a person who gets to respect you, a person you trust. A person you can trust. I have a ball in my armpit, and she's like, okay, not a person you know, and you're going to tell the person, and before you know it, it's on social media, people's statuses, and even like your contacts, your same contacts, people are like, it is so and so who has this. This is not a friend to me. So a healthy friendship is a person who understands me, a person who supports me. I tell her, you know what, I have maybe $1 million. I want to do this investment. And she's like, no, this investment won't do. Why don't you try out this? That is what I consider as a healthy friendship.
Okay.
Yes.
So let me give my own perspective of a healthy friendship. First of all, most of us confuse passerbys.
You mustn't. Okay.
Most of us confuse passerbys to be friends.
Yeah.
The people who are going to come in your life in a phase. Let's say, Fauzi, we are organizing a concert. Let me say we're working on a project, and then within that period of time, that person is around. That is what is joining you together. Yeah. Trust me, Fauzi, if I left, if the project got done, the person might never call you again.
That's so true. Yeah. So
The person may never call you again. Not that they do not have airtime, or not that they do not have your number. They do. But they were just there for that phase. You get? And then from there you start complaining, oh, that girl is a fake friend. Oh, that girl.
Let me chop with a panga.
Oh, remember the year is ending. That's how you start.
With razors, scissors, pangas, everything to chop them off.
That's how you're going to chopping friends, people off. No, those people were supposed to be in your life for that chapter, for that season, for that period. So do not judge anyone who comes in your life a particular time, because that's when they were around your life. You understand? I believe a healthy friendship is someone who's going to be with you, around you, wherever you are. No matter the situation, through the highs and lows, through the good health, the bad health, every time. Just as you said earlier on, someone who's not going to judge you. Someone who won't be like, hey, Fauzi, you know what? I did this and this and that. It's like, no, it's okay. What should we do? Not someone who's going to be like, you did what? Hey, it cannot be me. Me, I would never do that. You get someone who's not going to be there to tell you, okay, now this has happened. What do we do to get out of it? That's a friend.
One thing that people confuse are the other gender friends. You get? I'm a girl, I have a friend who's a boy. I'm a boy, I have a friend who's a girl. You get?
About that.
So there is me here being there, and I have a friend who's a boy. A boyfriend. Not boyfriend, a boyfriend. A boyfriend. So I have this male friend of mine. I talk to him. We share. This is a true friend. You get? But people are going to mistake it. People are going to think it's something else. But deep down, the two of you know what really connects you. Me, at some point in my life, I had more male friends
compared to the females.
Even currently, if you check my contacts, I have more male contacts compared to the females. Not because like I have anything against the girls or anything, or the same sex, but and even the contacts, not all of them are my friends. You get? There are these few people you're going to say, okay, I'm having a problem. Let me call so and so, and the person is going to come running.
Yeah, true.
You get? A male is going to come running. So some people resort to having male friends, those friends of the other gender. But also some friends, those are the so-called besties.